I'm going to show you two ways to create lead magnets using Canva. In this case, I'm using Canva Pro, and for option number 2, you do definitely need to have Canva Pro to be able to create this lead magnet. But the first one's going to be very straightforward. I'm going to be creating PDF template, not a template, but a PDF document that I will be sending through my email automation to anybody who signs up to my About Me page lead magnet, my workbook. So very straightforward. You can use a pre-existing template, or you can create something on your own. In this case, I created something on my own. This is just straightforward. You do a front page. You want to always have some sort of copyright. But anything you create, you should actually copyright this. You know, you can get most of these kind of copyright disclaimers right here. It's fairly straightforward to write them. The reason being is that people do steal content. I've had this happen to me several times, especially by one person who just absolutely loves my content and keeps stealing it. If I have this here, if I can go back to them and do a cease and desist letter, then I can at least state this has been copyrighted and she should know better and not steal, translate my content and make it her own and sell it on her own. So that's one thing you'll always have to have. And have always a disclaimer link to your own site as well, because it's always good to have that information there. I always like to have a little bit of introduction, a little bit about me or about whatever it is that I'm trying to share. And then a couple of things, you know, maybe tips that are relevant to the topic, just a little bit of extra information so that they feel like they're getting something of value. And then you go into sort of your key sections. In this case, I created a work sheet here, very straightforward. You can modify it and make it look pretty and effective by adding, you know, boxes and things that people can use. You're going to ultimately want to recommend that they print this out and use it on their own, because ultimately a PDF is something that they will want to print out. So give them a lot of space to write things. Remember, typing something with a computer is different than writing it out. Then you can create, again, maybe some more information. You can make your workbook, you know, short, or you can make it longer, and then you're pretty much done. Okay, so now that you're ready to share it out, what you do is pretty straightforward. You save it as a PDF, download it, boom, you're ready to go. Okay, the other way that you can create a lead magnet is by creating templates. Now, this is only for Canva Pro users. If you don't have Canva Pro, you will not be able to share out your templates. I created one here for idea story template for Pinterest. Again, you create everything here, create placeholders, make it easy for them to add things and modify things fairly quickly. And then what you do once you've done all of that is you press share and you click over here and you share the link as a template. You copy this link, and then what you should be doing is creating a separate page with the instructions and that link to this template. So when they click that link, it'll pop up as a fresh copy, and it won't affect the master, because if you share it with this link, then what's going to happen is they're going to go and they're going to actually edit your template, which you don't want that to happen. So again, create a fresh document, usually a letter size document, add again your information, add your copyright, give them instructions as to how they can use this template. Let's say, for example, if it's for personal use only, and what they can customize and so on and so forth. And again, then you can add a link to, for example, if I wanted to make this a link, what you do is just add the link to the actual template, boom, and that's what they're going to see. They'll click on this. You can actually even say, click on this link, make it maybe into a box or something, and then it becomes a link. So there you go, boom, very easy, straightforward. And again, what you do is then add that page that you created as a PDF. You send it over in your email automation, and everybody has access. Anybody who signs up has access to this template. There you go. That's all you got to do.